So this tree is a very popular tree. This is a brand of amber maple. Amber maple is a very hardy maple. It grows really well in this area. It's also a smaller tree, so if you're looking for something that only grows 15 or 20 feet and doesn't cover your entire yard, it's an excellent option. These ones, there's a Hot Wings, which is it's a sterile version, so you don't get all the keys flying all over the place and making a large mess of your yard, and you don't get little maple saplings starting to come up. One of the things that we do often get asked when people come into the nursery is what grows well here. If you're a native of Northern Ontario, there are certainly trees that you might be familiar with. If you're from Southern Ontario, and we have a lot of people that move up here, they are familiar with a lot of trees that may not grow in this area. So one thing to know that we are in a zone called 2B, or basically kind of close to zone 3. So if you're looking at a catalog or you're looking at anything online, keep that in mind when you're looking at a plant that will be hardy in our location. So springtime is an excellent time to be planting. There's certainly lots of variety, which is one bonus. And also most of our stock is in containers, or it's containerized stock. So the roots are established, and you don't have to worry too much about disturbing the roots excessively or setting the tree back very far. So really, containerized stock could be grown pretty much any time or planted any time through the season. But the spring is an excellent time. It's cool, and you don't have to worry about the temperature stress. Probably the best time to plant a tree is in the fall, but the second best time would certainly be in the spring. When to plant, that's a very good question. It's certainly a lot more critical when we're talking about annuals and perennials, or things that are not hardened. Most of the trees that we get in come from either the prairies or Western Canada, and they have been hardened to a certain degree, especially the prairie stock. So they've been out, they've gone through a number of frosts, and they're starting to come on. So really, basically when the ground is warm enough and that you're going to be able to get some moisture into them and keep them well watered, that's a perfectly fine time to be planting. We're here certainly to give you some resource and give you an opportunity to ask lots of questions. And it's one of the best ways to see what the options are out there. Start looking at some tags, seeing what you like and what catches your eye is often something that will be what you end up planting in your yard.